Attention, please.
This uploading is only for educational purpose.
No intention to infringe copyrights.
Learning English with Subtitles GPITRAL.
Follow us.
My dogs are like my kids.
Clover, what are you doing?
They're all sweet dogs. They're just incredible. It's constantly all day long that I have to just keep going behind them and, filling the water back up, picking the paper back up, putting new paper down. More dog food, giving them more food. It's been hard for me to take care of them as it is. I get really bad leg cramps. I had back surgery a couple years ago, and that's not making it any easier. Now I'm getting older. I'm not going to be able to keep doing this.
Me and Lindsay been talking a little bit about trying to do something, but my aunt, she don't want to do it. It's hard on me because I try to go over there and help her out.
My other friends, they don't normally come in because there's so many of the dogs in there. Usually we go in my bedroom because we can sit on my bed. You don't sit.
We can have a better conversation here than you can in there. Sometimes when I go over there, I just want to shake her and say, this is not healthy for you. You need to get out. But she's not going to listen to just me.
We've been around for a long time. This one's been around for a long, long time.
Watch out!
He lifted his leg up.
He peed on me?
I don't know if you did or not.
What the crap? She's breathing all these fumes, and she's coughing, and she don't understand that it's hurting her.
I can't describe it. It was really stinky. When I got outside, it's just like a form of relief.
The hardest thing for me when I go over there is one of my family members is living like this. I think she's backed herself way into a corner. She's far deep in the hole.
It stunk in there.
It always stinks in there. We need to do something now because it's getting really bad. She needs to get out of that trailer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Cassidy. We haven't met. What would be really helpful for me is if I could just take a quick look-see.
Of the dogs?
Yeah, of the dogs.
Okay,
If you'd
it's
show
crazy.
me in. Okay, I'm ready. All right. Here, thank you. Hi.
Some more dogs?
Okay. Can we go back that way or yeah? Thank you. Hey, fellas. Oh my goodness. There, yeah. Do you have more back there? Or no? Okay, that's here where you are. Sure. Okay, we can go outside again. Talk. Here she was so proud at showing me all these dogs. She had just cleaned up prior to my visit, and it was clear that the minute she had cleaned up, these animals were defecating and peeing all over the place. And what she saw with pride, to me, just looked like a horrible animal hell. Okay. Janice's family is frightened for her mental health. They see her as trapped. They want to be closer to her, but it's impossible because she spends all her energy and time on these dogs and cats.
I haven't actually been there and inside in a long time, Because of the kids. I mean, I couldn't take my kids over there and take them in and, you know, spend the day. It's just too much. We had her over to dinner so we could discuss with her what she could do to make things better for her life.
Hey,
Debbie.
what's going on?
Nothing?
She doesn't see that much of her grandkids because she's spending much of her time with the dogs. And her grandkids are only going to be young once.
She hasn't seen Mama in a month. That's all right. She said, I haven't seen you in a month, Mama.
I guess at times I get angry because I want her to go and do something with me and the kids. And I am sad, I guess, because she does get stuck there.
Pee-boo. Pee-boo.
And I would prefer if she would live with us so she can, you know, have fun and enjoy whatever time she has.
Close your eyes, I couldn't surprise you. You have to tell me what it is.
I would have her live with me if she went down to like 2 dogs and 1 cat. I mean, I think that's all that we could handle.
Close your eyes, all right, try it. Come on, I have to try it.
And I'm not sure that she'll give up the animals for her grandkids. I just don't know. I really don't.
Lindsay would love to have her come live with them, and that sounds like a great solution. But I'm concerned that Janice would have to accept that she's not able to care for lots of dogs.
Okay, you ready to go to bed? Come on. Come on, Nick. Come on, Mike and
I mean, as much as I love my grandkids, and believe me, that is a lot, but, you know, I also love my dogs, too.
Who else is going to bed? Come on, Garrett. Come on, Cockroach.
You know, you've seen these guys grow up from puppies, you know, and you've taken care of them.
Come on, Noriel. Come on, Noriel.
I mean, they're my kids.
All right, get your place, Charlie Brown. Yeah. You ready to go to bed? So you can take care of all those that love us and all those that we love. Amen.
All right, we're spending $700 a month on animals. That's not counting when we got to do the rabies and emergencies and like when Bug got sick last week. We're spending almost $9,000 a year on animals.
I could have a new job.
Hello, I could have a new couch.
We put ourselves last. JD gets paid twice a week, and a whole paycheck of her goes straight to animals.
We gotta do something.
Any little things we used to do together for ourselves has been completely cut out. That's where we found the extra money in the budget for the animals.
It's only money anymore. You know, I work for it and it's gone. It don't matter. Something will happen. It always does. It always works out.
JD, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why? Why do you collect all those animals?
Because they need me.
Okay, why do you feel they need you?
Well, okay. If you crawl out of the woods and you look half dead and your skin's just sticking to your bones and you lay down in front of my truck, like run over me, and I take you home and feed you, I feel like you need me.
I worry that this is maybe taking too much of a toll on her and Patty. And I would hate to see that happen. I would hate to see them break up because of animals. She's just becoming more and more and more obsessed.
You know, you feel like you have to keep them or you just don't want to adopt them. You know, I'm just asking.
I guess I need them though too, because they make me feel good. I don't know if JD will change. If I can't find something to replace whatever she's getting out of having these animals, it won't change.
Because I know JD. My hope would be that she would get help. I feel that JD needs someone to sit down with her and let her know that there are other important things in the world besides these animals.
Our relationship right now really sucks, and that's what I'm leaning on is the animals. I feel like I need the animals more now than I did before. you know, and that's sad.
So how you doing? What's up? What's doing?
JD, I'm Dr. Corey Gonzalez. Patty's given me a little bit of an overview. Getting to see some of your animals and a few of them, and saw her room and in here, and I appreciate you letting us in here. All right. First of all, underneath all anger is pain.
Yeah.
And it's important that we understand underneath not just what people present, but what's underneath and what's going on with them. And JD, if I had to ask you, what is going on underneath, Patty's anger? What do you think her pain is about? What would you say?
She's angry about the new puppy that I brought home.
Was that kind of the straw that broke the camel's back?
For me, yeah, that's when I really stopped trying to communicate.
That we have to make some of these tough decisions. What do you guys think? What's a reasonable number that can keep you guys cohesive? And
I know there's 3 of the animals out there that won't be placed because they do have issues and being mean and aggressive, and 2 of them's got some cancer on them, and and in time, God will take them.
Right.
It's not their fault. It's my fault they're the way they are, and I know that. I didn't socialize them when they were little, and.
But before you start saying, there's absolute things, can you consider her feelings? Because that's what she's asked you to do.
I would always want 2 outside dogs.
The puppy, if you wanted the puppy to be one, if she became an outside dog, that's fine. It would be one of the outside. You're free to choose any way you want.
But I would want her to come in once in a while, so.
JD, in a relationship, you don't want to draw too many lines in the sand.
Well, I think that's why I have all the animals, because they do love me, and I know that, and I don't know that you. And I know I need help, and I want help. I love you and I need you in my life.
We gotta figure out how we're gonna make that happen.
I hope we can.